Hello and welcome to the White Walkers with me, Rebecca Walker, joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello, and today we have round one of the amazing Stahleck tournament. How exciting is that?
Reasonably exciting.
Reasonably exciting. So just to put it out there, we didn't record these games ourselves, not actually watched any of these games. So
Rebecca's going to have no idea what's going on.
yeah, basically I'm just here for bants.
Bants! Oh,
Yeah.
well, we're going to expect some amazing bants.
Oh, well, I say bants. More, I'm here to just be confused, I think, and you just correct me. And then hopefully help other people that don't know what's going on either.
Bants?
Yeah.
That sounds banterous.
Yeah, I'm great at that stuff. So, on the left, we have Dimmy with Martell Conclave. Can't actually remember what Conclave does, so it's a really good start. And Tassos on the right with Targ Prince. Richard, what's Conclave again?
Conclave. I don't really know.
Great.
All right, so before you set up, you get to put 7 cards under your agenda.
I thought it was something like that, apart from admittedly, I thought it was 12 cards.
And when you win a challenge with a participating maester, you may swap a card from the Conclave with the top card of your deck. So
Okay, that reminds... Yeah, no, I'm there. I remember this now.
Okay, so we have Dimmy setting up a Duped Dawn, a Blood Orange Grove, Maester Kedri, and Maester Mullen. Tassos has no idea what these cards are.
Yeah, I remember Mullen and Kedri both being really annoying, but I can't remember why. Can you tell me why they're annoying again?
Maester Kedri, you kneel him to reduce the cost of your next event by 2, and Maester Mullen, you choose a character. That character cannot participate in whichever challenge you specify.
Ah, so
A fairly
Mullen's more
annoying
one.
cards.
Yeah, and then Dawn is the drawing cards one, and obviously Blood Orange Grove is nil to reduce the cost of the next Martell card.
Correct.
Awesome. And on the right-hand side, we have Viserys, and I can't remember what the other one is.
The Horse Lord.
Awesome. A King's Road, and I can't remember what the other one is.
Womb of the World.
Doing good so far, aren't I? I think I've known about half the cards, roughly.
So
If
we
that-
don't actually know. We wasn't given any information about these videos. We've managed to obviously ascertain the faction and agendas, and from that ascertain who the players are, but we have no idea who the prince is. I'm going to guess Khal Drogo.
I'd also like to say that normally I'd go through these and edit them and use the audio to help me, but I don't know what was going on with their microphone, but there's a horrendous sound in the background of this, so there is no background audio, and it was impossible to listen to try and figure out what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're literally from the game as you are. You'll probably know what's going on better than we do, to be honest.
Okay.
What's the plots? What have we got here?
So Tassos won initiative in Late Summer Feast versus at Prince Duran's behest.
Yeah.
And he has made Dimmy first, who flipped into the Maiden.
Ooh, which one's the Maiden again? Is that the one that gives you the plus stuff later?
Yeah, +2 initiative and +2 reserve to your the 7 plot.
People often forget that it's for the 7 plot though, and they're just like, oh yeah, throughout the whole game you get it.
I mean, you always get the initiative for the whole game, but reserve only for the 7 plot.
Oh, right. You know, I'm not sure I actually realised there was that distinction. Oh, we've got more weird cards going down. Oh, that little dude at the top's one of the maesters, right?
Which mean? What, the marshal
The new
dude?
one, yeah.
Yeah, advisor to the crown. It's a 1-cost maester, 1 strength, and an intrigue icon.
Yeah.
Dimmy has also played Gulltown, it looks like,
Yeah.
which gives you a city plot in your used plot pile. And he has also
I
played
know that one. Green Blood I can't say it! Green Blood Trader.
Green Blood Trader.
Where you can choose 2 cards, choose one, put the other one on the bottom of your deck.
Correct.
If I know some of them, I'll quickly say so I can actually do something productive.
Very good. I will be
Thank you.
quiet when they're corset cards.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the ones that I remember.
So it's worth stating now that Dimmy has 2 plots in his used pile.
Yes,
So I'm guessing there will be used plot pile shenanigans.
Oh, and this dude, he's the Greyjoy one, isn't he? No.
Maester Mura.
Yeah, I can never say his
so
name.
He can interrupt and cancel the ability of a location, which could be
Annoying for the Womb of the World, right?
annoying for the Women of the World, maybe the King's Road, depending what Tassos tried to get out. However, Tassos does have plenty of gold.
True. Just a reminder, with the Womb of the World, it's a 4-cost location, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And this is one where you do kneel it and you look at the top 4 cards of your deck?
4. What?
No, 10?
When is there anything that does
I know,
top
I just,
four?
as I was saying it, I think because I had the number 4 because of the cost.
Top 5.
Top 5. Oh, I went that far off. It's only one
And
off.
you have to put into play a Dothraki of the lowest cost.
Okay. It's
It
definitely
was
not what I
any
wanted.
Dothraki, but
Yeah.
it got redesigned to a Dothraki of the lowest cost.
I was going to say, that's definitely not how I remember it working. So
Here comes Drogo.
Yep, I know Drogo.
Tassos has also played a Milanese Market.
This is one where you can kneel it to put something in the discard back into the deck. Is that right?
Correct. Back on the bottom of your deck.
Yeah.
So I thought you were bringing the bounce. Where's the bounce?
No, there's no bounce. By bounce, I just meant the confused, slightly overtired.
Overtired? You had a really good night's sleep last night.
Yes, but the night before that, I was up for 4 hours in the
I
middle
was
of
the
night.
one dealing with the baby last night.
Oof. I'm not even
Is that
gonna go
wrong?
there. I'm not even going to go there.
It's not wrong.
She slept through the night.
I'll have you know, I got up half an hour after I fell asleep because there
Awesome.
was a baby.
This baby's randomly appeared.
Tassos is saving plenty of gold.
Do you reckon it's tricks or just stuff he can't play?
Blood of my blood probably is a thing. You know,
That's a 3-cost event, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so he's get another Blood Rider in play. Aggo might be good because he can the Summer Blot out and can restand Drogo with the stealth. So that seemed like it could push through some challenges. But we have looks like a green coming in with the trader.
Yep. Makes sense.
Tassos has no obvious green on the board, but he does have Womb of the World and potential event trickery.
That's the thing, isn't it? When you've got those kind of jumpy decks, you can do a challenge thinking, yeah, it's going to be an easy unopposed, but actually there could be a lot happening to stop that. Oh, here we go. So we've got the womb trying to trigger and mirror, stopping it.
Yeah.
So instead we're going to go for blood.
It's a minor commitment, the Green Blood Trader, because it's just one strength. It's probably
Yeah.
going to die to military claim anyway, so you might as well just do the intrigue and force him to do his tricks, right? Here comes Aggo, like predicted, because we say Tassos has a summer plot.
Ah, yes, of course, so you can restand that.
Correct.
Well, it's only Blood Rider, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
So he could restand Drogo, which would probably be the preferred choice. But he may wait until Mullen has not.
So looking at this exchange here, Dimmy's had to basically use 3 cards to try and get this off. And Tassos has wasted his wound but got a character out and had that nail. Who would you say sort of won that little exchange? Would you say maybe Tassos because he's got the extra card on the board
Definitely.
and defended?
Put the extra card on the board. He did defend, but he gave Dimmy a card for Late Summer Feast.
Also true, yeah.
But his board is unaffected because he can restand Aggo and have a full complement. Mullen has knelt. Why did Mullen kneel? Did he block something?
I think he was stopping Drogo, possibly.
Okay, he just drew a card then. Why was that?
I don't know if that was because he lost the previous challenge.
Oh, right, and they hadn't taken it.
Possibly.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't recall him taking it.
Yeah, I didn't see him take one earlier, so I think it's because of that. But again,
So Mullen stopping Drogo seemed good because it means the Prince trigger is less likely. Because then you then got Horse Lord and Viserys is not going to win by 5 to get Khal Drogo.
Yeah.
We've got some video glitching.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually going to show or not. It's either the video or our software, but...
Would you like to pause it?
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, so after a quick inspection, it does seem to be the actual recording, but it does stop shortly, so sorry about the weird glitching. In fact, there we go, I think it's actually pretty much stopped there, so...
Nice. All we had to do was be patient.
Yeah. Oh, say that, it's a little bit glitchy still. Hey, it's Stahleck.
What are you talking about? Right? They use robotic actions all the time.
Is that just how you act at Stahleck? You have to pretend to be a robot half the time.
Yeah. Demonstrate some cyborg efficiency.
Yeah. I think most people probably feel a little bit robotic after staying up all night drinking, getting 2 hours sleep, and then just sort of on auto mode in the morning, trying to get back into the swing of things, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's bad news, isn't it? I remember. You remember UK Nationals?
Not when
Everyone
you
was
lost your
looking
voice.
forward to when they win the regional. You get a bye at the first round of national. So of course, everyone went out the night beforehand, and the much vaunted breakfast of champions, where all the bye winners just have breakfast while everyone else is playing round one, is actually just everyone dying of a hangover and trying not to be sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could be Stahleck because this is the Saturday, and I'm sure a lot of people drank on Friday night.
Almost definitely. Although, in all likelihood, it is just glitching because of the recording rather than being robots.
Oh.
But, I appreciate your long explanation.
Disappointing?
Yeah. It'd be pretty cool if they were moving like that.
Okay.
Like some weird Matrix world. What have they got there? I wasn't quite paying attention.
That is Khal Drogo.
Oh, that's the other Khal Drogo. I always get muddled with that one. Right,
Yeah.
what does he do again?
So when a card would be returned to your hand, you can discard a card to save it.
Okay.
So for example, if it was on the board now and Aggo would come back to hand at the end of this challenges phase, he could discard a card to save Aggo.
And is there any way of keeping Aggo on the board?
What now?
Because he was put in with Blood in My Blood, right?
Correct.
So doesn't he come back to hand with that?
He does.
So why hasn't he?
Because we haven't gone to dominance yet.
Okay.
Still a challenge.
Oh, right. Okay.
So intrigue challenge.
Completely out of timings. Yeah, I mean, I guess at least Dimmy gets to draw a card if he loses the card. In fact, he gets to draw 2, doesn't he, with Dawn?
No.
Oh,
Dawn
no?
only works on military and power challenges.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's been altered, hasn't it?
Correct. It has.
Ah.
You need to get with the program.
Oh, I know.
You don't have to do the commentary. I could do it on my own if you like. But if you're enjoying the commentary, then it's really good.
I don't mind commentating as long as people don't hear me. Don't mind hearing me.
Don't mind hearing me.
Don't mind hearing me having no clue what's going on. That's what I was trying to get at.
There's Cletus Ironwood.
Yeah.
I think it's Cletus. Might not even be an Ironwood now.
Oh God, don't.
It's Sir Cletus.
Why wouldn't he be an Ironwood anymore?
What?
Why wouldn't he be an Ironwood?
Is he?
I don't know.
Is that the card name?
I don't know. I thought you were saying it might not be anymore because they'd reviewed it and decided to change his name for some bizarre reason.
No, that would be really, an abuse of powers for GOT. Let's just change the name of this card.
Okay.
So all the cards are stood, but Aggo is... There we go.
So,
It
from
looks
what I can
like
see...
Viserys has become the dupe of Drogo.
Yeah. So it looks like Tassel Senna's got 2 power. And Dimmy doesn't have any so far.
Correct, yeah. I would expect, if you showed me these decks at the start of the game, and I would expect Targ Prince Drogo to beat Martell Conclave fairly comfortably, given that, Targ have a very big military presence with possible claim raid with the Blood Riders, and Martell just have loads of maesters that don't have a lot of military icons.
Yeah, I don't know that I've really seen a Conclave deck properly, functioning and doing particularly well at a tournament that I can remember anyway.
Barra Conclave does okay.
But okay, if that's the best that you
wins
can
games.
say for it. Yeah, but I mean, I win games.
Not with Barra Conclave, you don't.
I know, it depends who I'm playing against, right?
So you have a couple of event discarded. We Guard the Way, a new design team card.
I was going to say, what's that?
Great Hall, and also the Prince's Plan. We Guard the Way. What does it do? I do not know. That might even not even be that, but whatever. It's not on the board. We don't need to look it up yet. So we have Littlefinger's Meddling, which reduces the cost of the first event you play each phase by 2 into Vanquish the Unbelievers.
Oh, I like that plot. Although I normally play it with my Wildling decks. Which I'm not allowed to play with Richard because he moans at me.
No one likes to see boring brown neutral cards.
It's not boring. The Wildlings are great. I love the free folk decks. You're just annoyed because I always beat you with the free folk decks.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Smash you.
Really?
Leave you crying in a corner with all your dead cards around you.
Right. Well, that would be impossible given that we don't play the cards anymore.
Well, yeah, because I'm not allowed to play Free Folk anymore, so I just don't play.
Oh, I see.
It's all your fault, Richard.
I see.
Looks like doing
Is
the
that why
Spurs player here.
you refused to go to Stahleck?
Oh, come on. I was the one who wanted to go.
Oh, I said you could go. I'll stay at home and look after the baby.
I don't know on my own.
I don't want to go on my own.
Shitbag.
We have some marshalling.
Hmm.
We have Maester Gorman.
What's
I mean, you can always look at the top card of your deck, basically.
Okay. Guess that's what he's doing now.
Yeah. He's not just cheating or anything.
Guess he doesn't have to nail or anything to do that then, just an
No,
action.
it's just a passive. So it can just happen.
Oh, you can do it as many times as you want.
Well, always the top card of the deck you are able to look at.
Okay, so it's not like you have to do it like once a phase or anything like that. You can just look at it whenever you want.
I think you can play it once a phase. I'm not, we're getting to a point where the card pool is big and some of it is new. And you don't get to see a lot of the cards all the time anymore.
Sorry,
There
I
aren't so
just
many
assume
tournaments.
that you remember them all, don't I?
I know, yeah, you do, yeah. And
Oh, what's this before you look? It looks like a barra. No, it's not a barra card, is it?
Indran's name, it's a gold gaining event, which gives you gold equal to the number of used plots. And we know there is a gold town, so there are 3 used plots.
Mm.
So what card was I looking at? Gorman.
Yeah.
Gorman. So his text reads, you may look at the top card of your deck, and then once per phase, if the top card of your deck is a non-Tyrell card, you may marshal or play it as if it were in your hand. Once per phase. So that's what he did with that Blood Orange Grove.
Well, you can look at it as many times as you want, but once per phase to actually use it.
Correct.
That's interesting.
Oh my god, he got a location, which I don't know what it does, but it looks like it might be called Shandy Stone.
Oh, and he's got Ricasso
Or
with
sandstone.
Superstow as well.
So is it sandstone? It's not sandstone.
It is not sandstone.
It might be Shandy Stone.
Why are you suddenly Australian?
Because I'm just Australian, okay? It's not even Shandy Stone. Well, it might be Shandy Stone. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. What's
Yeah?
Shandy Stone? Yeah. Look, because you got the 2 towery thingies.
2 towery things. Alright, yeah. So, reaction after you lose a challenge as the defending player, kneel Shandy Stone to choose and stand a character you control. That could be kind of annoying with Muir, if nothing else.
So I feel like Dimmer's deck is supposed to be a go second deck from everything that's been going onto the board.
Right.
He's failing a bit on that at the moment, isn't he?
Possibly, but he ain't got any power, so he can just pass challenges and know he's not going to lose power.
True.
And then just get cards via Dawn.
Yeah.
The only thing is, he's going to get his board chewed through a bit. However, he does have a visor to the crown that can die.
Yeah, he's
And
got like 6 characters on the board, so I don't suppose he really minds losing a couple.
maybe Kedri would be the other person who dies.
Oh, Drogo's on the other side.
Duplicated.
So that's going to be fun. Oh, he's not a 2 military one though, is he?
He's not a 2 military one. If it was, this game might be over real quick.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
So this Drogo basically stabilises your board presence. You can jump things in and you keep things on the board. Rather than bludgeon you down with military.
Yeah, I just think the original was so good. It's really hard to, warrant the other ones. I just like the other ones. The other one, the original.
Cool.
Anyway. So I'm slightly distracted because my dad and brother and sister-in-law are all in Gran Canaria and apparently they're absolutely smashed and running over onions.
That sounds like a fun pastime.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just keep getting these weird notifications about onions.
How are they running over onions? Are they drink driving?
Apparently,
Yes.
my dad was in a taxi and they ran over a giant onion in the road. I'm not entirely sure how true that's.
A giant onion.
A giant onion.
Not just a regular sized onion, but not a shallot or anything like that. It was an actual massive onion.
Apparently so.
I mean, when there's starvation in the world and famine in certain third world countries, running over onions is a tragedy.
It is.
Your dad should be ashamed of himself.
He should. My brother was also trying to tell us that the bar is doing macaroni, but he actually meant to say the bar's doing karaoke. Not quite sure how they got an autocorrect of macaroni from karaoke, but
they're doing macaroni.
Yeah, maybe it's a bar that does karaoke and macaroni. That'd be pretty epic. What's going on?
Macarioke.
Macarioke. That's so lame.
Thank you. I've never been complimented so hard.
Dimmy's like just going for it, isn't he? He's like, I don't care that you've got a big board, I'm just going to attack you.
He's like, I'm not Stahleck, bro.
Yeah, just going to go for it. Bless him.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't even know what he's doing.
What's he going in with?
Probably not an onion.
Definitely not, I'd say. Whatever it is.
Token Mania did a really cool set of power token thingies where they had like Davos and then just like a load of onions for the onion night. Yeah, onion power tokens.
Cool.
Just keeping on the onion theme. Thought I'd try and make it relevant.
Yeah, that is oniony.
Yeah, what? What are we doing? What is happening?
I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not sure they're entirely sure.
But obviously, Mullen is now, Makatha is now, Gorman is knelt. But I'm not sure who's done what. We've had an intrigue claim taken because the devoted blood rider is in the discard pile.
Maybe it's Tassos's challenges and he's just debating how to play around Sandystone. No, not Shandy. Was it Shandystone?
Shandystone.
Shandystone, not Sandystone. What is Shandystone? Surely it should be Sandystone. Shandystone can't be a thing.
Shandystone is the name of a location.
I mean, all I've got images of is just everyone there just drinking shandy.
Shandystone is a place.
Whereas Sandystone makes more sense.
There's a place called Sandstone as well. Come on, honey. You need to get up with your lore. You're still reading book 5.
I'm not Calvin.
Rebecca's been reading book 5 for about 3 years. She reads about one chapter every 2 weeks.
No,
and every time
not
she
even
does,
as much as that. Probably more like once a month.
I'm amazed. Yeah, she's too busy watching cat videos on YouTube and stuff.
Oh no, I hate cats. Ugh.
Wow, you probably just alienated yourself from many viewers right now.
You know what? I'm sorry. I've had 5 cats. I'm allowed to say that I don't like cats, and I really don't like cats. People named cat. They're well, probably fine, but yeah, actual cats. Just because we know a cat, I should probably put that in there. That I like some cats.
You do because the neighbours' cats keep,
They left a dead mouse on the drive the other day.
No way.
Yeah. I have to go and pick it up.
Like, they're presents.
They've left 3 shits. No, 4 shits on the drive as well now. 4 shits and a mouse.
They're giving you so many presents, Rebecca. They obviously love you.
Uh-huh. Probably because we put a hedgehog box in the back garden. Now they just sleep in it when it's raining.
Is that so?
Yeah. They keep sleeping in there instead of the hedgehog. This is not relevant. Okay, right, back on track. What are they doing? Khal Drogo's doing something.
God damn it, Carl. I mean...
It's not Walking Dead, honey.
It is not. Good observation.
Thank you. Here all day. Right, I'm assuming then he was doing a power and he's being defended by this dude.
Opposed by Kedley. So this would indicate Tassos could win by 5. Unless there's something we have missed.
Is Kendra just the 1 strength? And Drogo 6?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Pinch.
Cool. Yeah, Murima must be really annoying for him at the moment.
Yeah, because now he can wound. 2 claimed as well. Gonna bite. Dimmy's in big trouble.
2 claim? Oh, yeah, of course.
2 claim.
Got his plot. Oh, so yeah, it seems a bit weird that Dimmy actually went and got that power on his faction card. Okay, so he loses the challenge. There's restanding
Mew mew mew. Mullen mullen mullen.
I was going to say, that's not Mirror.
They all look the same, these maesters.
The Greyjoy and the Night's Watch. Needing the faction card to restand Drogo as part of the Prince thing. And then need to react with the...
Didn't it stand and draw a card? Did he draw the card?
I think so.
Cool.
And then second reaction to losing, we've got Dawn. Second reaction to winning, we've got Pinch.
You have been pinched, Dimmy.
I both love and hate Pinch. I love it if I'm playing it. I hate it if I'm playing against it.
Well, that's a sign of a good card.
Yeah.
Right. A nice champion card that you need to just be aware of.
So we've got Renown on Drogo and then the 2 claim. Putting Dimmy back down to 1.
Probably should be a condition though, at least, shouldn't it? Not a weapon.
Pinch. Yeah.
A bit of powder. I mean, it can be a weapon. It is literally a weapon, but I don't know. Surely it should be able to be treated like a condition.
I don't know, because it's pinch of powder that's gonna. What do they do? What is pinch of powder? Is this one that blows you up? Is it like wildfire or something?
No, I mean, I have no idea. Actually,
made of?
I'm guessing it's just like some sort of poison that you just bring to someone drink.
Yeah, because if it's a poison, then it makes sense that it's a condition that you could kneel and get rid of, rather than a weapon. Like if it's something that's like pinch of gunpowder, that's not a condition. That's like a weapon to blow people up.
Yeah.
Or off the board.
I'm pretty sure it's not gunpowder. Tassos revealing his tech. There was a freedman that slipped out there.
Oh dear. Calvin knows all the information about that kind of thing. Maybe he knows if pinch is gunpowder or poison powder.
He would know the exact reference and passage and chapter and page and sentence number.
Yeah. Probably.
That is referenced. But we're not here to talk about Calvin. We're here to talk about Tassos and Dimmy.
Okay. So saying I think he said Drogo can't attack. So we've got this. Is this a Horse Lord attacking?
Horse Lord is attacking for 1.
I'm assuming that's a military then.
So we've got Koholo coming from Womb of the World.
Yeah. With Womb, do they stay in or do they come back to hand as well?
Come back to hand unless you've got a Drogo on the board and you just got a card to keep them on the board.
Makes sense. It looks like an unopposed military. Reaction to losing.
So if you are Tassos at the end of this round, do you bring Koholo back to hand?
It's a 5-coster, right?
He is a 5. Well, he's a 4-coster. 5
Is he
strength.
4? Oh, right, 4/5.
No icons.
Yeah, and then what does Drogo? Is it 1 card you have to discard?
Correct.
Yeah, you discard a card, right? Hopefully you've got a freedman.
Ooh, vengeance.
Oh, nice. We like.
Do we?
Yeah, this is good. Dimmy's like biting back. Let's sod you and you 2 claim. I'm going to get you. Oh, well, I don't have to worry about that dude coming back to hand.
Yeah, very good. You know, there's a new design team card called Crannog Men. And it replaces claim. So basically you return it to Shadow as an interrupt to applying claim. You return it to Shadow and replace claim to kill a non-unique character controlled by the opponent.
Okay.
And I thought, yeah, it's a bit expensive. It's a Monocon. And I thought, right, I'll play it, whatever. So I played it. And then all of a sudden, I'm in great position to kill some big Martell non-unique. And I interrupt claim. But then my opponent also interrupts claim. And his interrupt take precedence over mine because his was the most recent and it was vengeance. So instead, I just had to, suffer claim myself. So return to Shadow, just, no.
Was it sad times?
It was a bit sad, yeah.
Crannog Men, is that what the Jojen Reed and that are?
Yeah, the sneaky little bog devils.
What?
We have outwit, it seems.
Oh, this is nil to cancel a plot, right?
Yeah.
And then what is the plot they're trying to
cancel? The wind revealed, but unfortunately for Dimmy, Tassos hasn't gone with the wind revealed. He's gone with the furry Kalasar.
And what does this one do again?
At the start of challenge phase, you can jump in a Dothraki from your hand.
Oh, okay.
And it's a 2-claim plot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Another 2-claimer. Hope there's not another vengeance.
Oh, well, even if there is, he's probably going to have characters on the board.
So what we've got power total wise, I think it's 5-1 by the looks of it.
It would appear to be this way.
Got some wobbly table going on there. Definitely a case where you should have put the camera on the floor.
It is on the floor.
You sure? You sure it's not on the table?
Pretty sure. It's on a big stand that reaches the floor and quite high up and got all the rig.
Oh, okay.
Maybe someone knocking the rig.
Maybe.
Actually, I think maybe the front two parts of the rig is on the table. But anyway, that's speculation. Big respect to Dimmy for playing Martell Conclave at Stahleck. Not a recognised top meta deck. Obviously something that he just likes to play. Conclave, yeah, bold choice. Martell, obviously letting everyone know that he's a total scumbag. Brilliant. I mean, big respect. I like it. Targ Prince also is not top meta deck, although I think it is
It's reasonably high though, right?
strong. Yeah, Targ are not very well represented at Stahleck. Targ Prince is probably one of their better builds with, the Dothraki deck.
So what you're saying is the two decks that we're seeing here aren't top tier decks, basically.
I don't know. I don't think Martell Conclave is. Targ Prince has a chance to be one of the better decks. Maybe not the top deck.
So we've got two Desert Scavengers there, and then Murmur.
Desert Raiders.
Ah, you know what? I was thinking Desert Raider, and then I was like, no, Desert Scavenger sounds right.
Istvan's champ card.
I tried.
So I got 4 used plot plus Vicato, because that's 6. How do you remember Vicato? Because he's just picked up 4.
He is not.
He's forgotten Vicato. He's so excited, look, he can barely stop moving his hands. He's just, whether it's nerves or just energy, it's...
Get me started on that wildfire guns.
Yeah, I wonder what reset Targ Prince is running. Now I'm thinking Bala M.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I mean, the restricted card of choice for Targ Prince is probably Aegon.
Okay.
It could be Queen's Guard, but the amount of cards being discarded, potentially with Drogo, things like that, makes me think Kohala as well. And I can't see any engine of him getting more and more cards in his hand, no exchange of information plot or marine. So perhaps it is Aegon to bring in the armies that raise the claim.
Yeah.
What are they called? Raiding Kalasar. Although you do have other armies, you have the Dothraki Honor Guard, who are an army. They have 10 strength, -1 for each card in hand.
Guess they're all options. Is that a card in Shadows Zoe just put down?
Yeah, it looks like it. And you've also played Plaza Pride. I mean, a 3-claim military could be nasty, but then at the same time, a 3-claim vengeance could be nasty.
Yeah.
That's someone always tells, so that is a plot cancel.
Ah.
So he cancelled the plot.
Must be annoying for Tassos.
Although technically Dimmy should have 2 more golds. Not sure if that's ever going to be relevant.
Possibly for that double vengeance.
Ah, well, you can only play 1 per challenge.
Yeah. Maybe he's got 2 in hand for 2 different challenges.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So Dimmy first player again, going in with the... Oh, I don't know if that's intriguing.
Going for a green.
Yeah, I was going to say shuffling his hands, I'm assuming it's a green. Taking the unopposed there. Which Tassos probably doesn't mind too much, because he'd probably quite like for Dimmy to get that extra power on the faction card so he can steal it back.
It looks like that is a Dothraki Honor Guard.
And that would have worked with the plot, would it?
Yeah, that would have worked with the plot. Tassos doesn't seem to have saved 3 gold, so I'm guessing the card in Shadows is pinch.
Ah, Yeah. Unless he's just preparing for next round.
Well, he had 1 gold per pinch. I'm sure he would like to use it if he can.
So, the Desert Raider, they're going in for a military challenge. It's a little bit of a tough one. He doesn't want Drogo to be stopped going into a challenge, but equally he doesn't want Drogo to be stopped going into a challenge, but he can't defend the military without losing one of them, and then the other one will be stopped, right?
He does have Plaza Pride, but I would have done what Tassos did. Just take the dupe. You're going to impact seriously on the board with your 2 claim intrigue, 2 claim power, and you need to let him accrue power for you to take.
Yeah.
With Drogo, he got a stealth option.
I would just be really worried about the vengeance, especially with 2 gold sat there.
Actually, I don't think Drogo has stealth because there's no other Blood Rider on the board.
Oh yeah, of course, because Drogo won't be a Blood Rider, will he? Didn't quite see what that was.
I mean, Tassos is not able to use the Whim of the World because Mura, he's just sitting on the other side. But I guess he's going to have to try and bait that with the Plaza Pride.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, he's got 2 big options now to choose from to stop, stop one of the locations. So I guess it depends on how... I don't know, I think you just stop the room, wouldn't you?
Probably, yeah.
Because that's an extra card on the board and then back into hand as well, so might potentially go back on, it's like staying on the board if discards.
We know from the slip of the cards that Tassos runs Freedmen. That maybe that he does a big challenge, power, try and force it through, pretend he doesn't care, then triggers Plaza Pride to discard the Freedmen and threaten those coming into play, which gives him a Womb trigger. The Demi looks done now. No, he's not done. Oh, he is done, but he's going to Mullen someone.
Yeah. Come on, point for us, point. That would be helpful. Yeah, Drogo. Not Drogo, Drogo.
Looks like Drogo in the power challenge.
Oh, is it a specific challenge as well?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So let's have a look at what Dimmy has for power. He has Kedri, which is 1 strength, and Mura.
He probably doesn't want to use that though.
Yeah, I can't see where his dead pile is. Does he have any dead characters yet? I mean, surely something.
I think
died.
it's just here, look, sort of just by his name, like off the board.
Because Drogo will get +X strength, so he might still be a threat on the power challenge.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on the order that Tassos does it, right? Because if he loses a challenge, he can use Shadystone. Shandystone even. Jesus, I can't get his name right. Shandystone.
Not Shadystone.
Not Shadystone.
Not Shabby Stone.
Not Sandystone.
Not Shiny Stone.
Shandystone, like the drink. He can use that to restand someone. So Tassos needs to make sure he gets these challenges in the right order if he wants to win the power and the military. Is where I was going with that.
Maybe you go in first with the military with Drogo. Because you can potentially restand.
Is he going for the power first?
I think he is, yeah.
But wouldn't you want to do that second so that you can have the Drogo restand? That's how it works normally, right?
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you do the military with... 3 Ario, he's normally ambush 6. But cost is reduced for however many... Look, he's paying for this. He's forgotten about his Ricasso. Maybe Ricasso is not bestowed.
Is Ricasso gone?
No, Ricasso's at the top there.
Oh yeah, it's bestowed too, look.
Yeah, I think he's forgotten Ricasso. So that should have been free.
At least Tassos doesn't have to worry about vengeance. So that should have been free, plus he should have 4 gold on his plot, right?
Correct. Might be relevant for dominant. He's restored Mullen, which means he could kneel that and Drogo cannot participate in military either.
Oh, that's mean. But I like it.
Would force Tassos then to use Plaza to stand Drogo. And he can win military. Does raid the prospect of Desert Raiders going in the dead pile. but they're prized 1 now, so he will gain power from this.
I was going to say, what's the new thing with Desert Raider? I'm assuming they were adjusted.
Same thing, they just have prized 1, so they come out the dead pile of the reaction to losing a challenge. They remove an icon, a power, or intrigue icon from the opponent, and they gain it themselves. But when they leave play, they're prized 1.
Yeah, so it looked like Tassos just went to Dom there and took Dom. So theoretically, that should have been Dimmy's Dom.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Tassos didn't even attempt to use his locations.
Well, power total wise, we have 3 for Dimmy and 7 for Tassos, it seems. The Mad King's Command and Valadi.
Mm.
So the Mad King is really gonna hurt Dimmy.
Yeah. Is Drogo 6 or 7 cost?
6.
6. And Drogo's 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. Seems like an easy choice.
Yeah, Tassos loses the Chud. Which is fine, it means you get to play something else still.
And then, because it's at the end of marshalling, you get 3 characters.
Start challenges.
Start challenges. So you get 3 characters, you get 3 locations, and then is it 3 cards in your hand or shadows?
And 3 attachments.
Oh, and 3 attachments, sorry, yeah. So if that is pinch, surely he would do well here in marshalling to move the pinch. Can you move pinch in marshalling?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then that counts as an attachment, doesn't it? And then that's a separate group. So
depends how many cards you had in hand.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, definitely.
And then also to check, so Murinmur and the other dude that's annoying, are they both challenge actions? Or can
Muir whenever.
Okay.
Mullen challenge action.
And then is that just for the phase or is that for the round?
For the phase.
Okay, so you can't just do them in marshalling and then like get rid of them, for example. Okay. Interesting.
Tassos going first.
Oh! First time Wargaming's done that.
I think they were tied. No, they weren't. Dimmy won initiative because Paladin had 5. And I think the Mad King has 6, but Dimmy has the Maiden.
Yeah, but is that a 7 plot though?
Initiative
the initiative just carries on, doesn't it?
So trigger the King Road. And we have Aggo. There is no summer plot in play, so Aggo, his ability is irrelevant. But I'm sure the fact he has stats and icons is not irrelevant.
I can't tell how many cards he's got there. Has he got 3 in hand or 2?
The thing is, if you put pinch on somebody, Dimmy just gets rid of that character, right? Or now we could bring it out and put pinch on Ricassa.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to do that.
Do you like playing Thrones, Rebecca?
Yeah.
Do you miss playing Thrones, Rebecca?
I miss playing like in the tournaments and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, talking of tournaments, if you are UK based, there is a tournament in Northampton on January the 28th, I think.
Wow.
So,
okay.
So yeah, if you need details, feel free to drop me a message. But yeah, we've been working with getting some cool new artwork for prize support.
Cool.
So hopefully see you guys there if you can come.
Very nice. Should be fun. It's always nice to play cards with people. Even if you're not feeling that enthusiastic about the game or you've been out of the game for a while. It's nice.
I just like seeing people, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just nice to have an hour-long chat with someone while playing cards with them.
That's the main thing I miss about Stahleck. It's not so much playing the games. I like, all the fun bits around that. Chatting with people and then, being up at the castle in the evening. And then it's always fun the morning after the night before, hearing about the crap talk that's been going on. Like Adam and Callum trying to persuade Sandy to put 3 crone of Dothraki. Is that how you say it?
Crone of Dothraki?
Yeah, into his deck. Not really any reason. There wasn't really any synergy. And they nearly convinced him to do it from the sounds of it.
Crone of Dothraki is excellent.
What, currently or was?
Oh, brilliant.
I do like the crone. It's just sometimes hard to justify.
I mean, you can know any Dothraki card to trigger her ability and chuck them in the dead pile. It's good if you're running, House of the Undying and you want things in the dead pile. Running Slaver's Bay Ports, need things in the dead pile.
Yeah, that's true.
Got Drogo, need things in the dead pile to increase his strength. Yeah.
I feel like there's a story here about how you got someone with this.
No.
That's not as exciting then.
House of the Undying is just a liability in a world where core Euron exists. Like, you just know he's going to get pillaged at some point and then you're fucked.
Yeah, then you're very, very sad. So Mullen's saying that Aggo can't participate. I'm assuming in an intrigue, because that's the only intrigue icon on the board.
Can't attack. Can defend.
Yeah.
Can't attack. Tassos going to have to unleash his skills now, and powers, and tech.
Is this a 2-claim plot?
It's not a 2-claim plot, it's a 1-claim plot.
Just trying to figure out how far ahead he can jump. So he's on, 8, 9 power? I think that was a stacked one there.
Looks like 8, but...
I think one of those is stacked
possibly.
at the top. Maybe. So we're going in for a challenge here. Guess we'll find out shortly if it's military or power. I guess military, because there's no military icons on the board. Well, a standing anyway. And you would do a military, wouldn't you? Because you'd want to sort of get cards off that side and give them more options. But again, with all that gold, you'd be worried about.
I think it's power.
You think?
Yeah, because he just stealth Ricasso with Drogo.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because with Prince he can restand. Oh, and pinch. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm back with you. Yeah, so I'd go there, right?
Muir. It gives him whim triggers.
Mm-hmm. But Mullen at least can stop Drogo from attacking in military. So you've got the Dawn trigger and then the pinch trigger.
Martell Conclave and Renown. So it looks like we do have 12 power. Yep, 3 left for Tassos. Doesn't look like Drogo can participate in another challenge.
Yeah.
Yep. Aggo could do a green.
I think we
Aggo,
said
he's already mullened, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, so we're gonna.
So we could have a military from Aggo maybe. And then I'd be surprised if we found a green icon, but
I mean, Tassos really should be revealing the cards.
Really?
Yes. You have to put the lowest cost one in, which it might be the lowest cost one. It is the lowest cost Dothraki. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. If it's meant to be the lowest cost and the other person can't see, you could be putting anything in, couldn't you?
That's right. Could be putting in a Rakhara.
Yeah, try to.
Yeah, it's also because the Wim has been redesigned. He does have a copy of the redesigned card there. He's got that little red blob in the right bottom right corner. Maybe he wasn't mullened.
No, I think he's doing the military, isn't he?
Oh, you're doing the military with...
Yeah, because
Oh, of course he is,
it's
yeah.
the intrigue on Aggo and it's the military on Drogo.
Yeah. So I think that dupe is going to stay on Drogo because I'm fairly sure William said if that character is still in play. No, it's not a character, it's now a duplicate.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Very good point.
sometimes I make them, sometimes I am tired.
I mean, it is approaching 11 o'clock at night.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my word.
Yeah, unfortunately, are debating whether to call her little monster or wonderful, beautiful child. Is really
Basically.
enjoying not going to sleep until like 9:30 at the very least.
Well, that's because
So,
you let her nap, to be fair. If we didn't let her nap today... and
She's
take her for a
2!
walk-
She's supposed to nap.
she's supposed to be stop napping now.
No,
But
she's
anyway,
not.
if she didn't nap, she might go to bed at like 7 o'clock. The game's over, by the way.
Oh, right, cool. What?
There was a concession.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, Tassos. Commiserations, Dimmy.
You
Yes.
can go to bed now, that's great.
Yeah, maybe we need a nap.
I think so.
Well, thanks for watching the video, as always. We will bring you some more Stahleck videos throughout the Swiss and the Cut. If you'd like to join us for those, subscribe, keep an eye out, press the bell, and you'll get a notification when the videos go live. Failing that, goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Thanks.